So, today I'll be discussing 10 tips that you can use to become a full stack developer. So, let's get started. So, the first one, master your fundamentals. So, it's essential that you master your fundamentals and know your basics because this is going to be a foundation for your entire coding journey. So, you should spend some time mastering core concepts such as variables, data types, loops, functions, and classes. And this strong foundation will serve as the building blocks for your entire development journey. So, second, front end. So, those who don't know, a stack consists of front end and back end. So, the front end is basically like the user interface, the UI of the app or web page, and the backend is basically like whatever goes on behind the scenes. So you need to know both front end and back end to become a full stack developer. So to become a full stack developer, you need to be proficient in both the front end and back end, and you can start learning front end by learning technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, understanding how these technologies work, and you can also start creating your own websites using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You can also explore other technologies like Tailwind CSS. Um, for those who don't know, again, Tailwind CSS is a class-based CSS library. You so you for so how it works is you create an HTML file and you have to create a CSS file. Tailwind solves the problem that you have to switch between files to create your web page. So it you should definitely check out other technologies as well. So next, backend. So the backend, as I said, is what goes on behind the scenes of an app or web page. So you should familiarize yourself with backend development using frameworks like Django or Flask in Python, and not only Python, but you can also learn MongoDB and other things, Express, Vue, all of these things, and you can master your backend, even Firebase for that matter. So databases and all of that stuff comes in backend. So you need to also learn how you can make API calls, and you need to deal with APIs. So you should learn about the concepts like routing, database integration, and also user authentication, because this knowledge will enable you to handle the server side of your web application or mobile application. Next, databases. So, for those who don't know, database is where all your information is stored, like emails, passwords, etc. So, databases, you need to familiarize yourself with backend development. Um, uh, Also, databases, because databases are part of backend. So, yeah, you should learn databases along with backend. So, while you're learning backend, you'll learn about databases. So, Git. So Git is basically version control of your code. It enables you to collaborate with other people too. So Git is an essential tool for collaboration and version control. You should understand the basics of Git, including repositories, commits, pushes, branches, merging, and all of that stuff. Familiarize yourself with these platforms such as GitLab and GitHub, because everywhere you go you'll use GitHub in one way or the other. If you're collaborating with, if there's more than one person collaborating on a single project, so this can enable you to collaborate on the same project using different machines. uh, so next, you should definitely do a lot of practice projects. Like, as I said, when you learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, be sure to create some projects of your own to like um just go over whatever you have learned and actually apply it. And because practice is what makes you perfect. So when you undertake projects that challenge you to apply whatever you've learned, you not only learn what mistakes you make, but also you end up exploring you go beyond what you've learned and you push yourselves to learn new things. Yeah, so definitely get your hands on some projects, and of course stay updated. Technology evolves over time, and it's crucial that you keep yourself updated with the latest frameworks, languages, syntax, technologies that are evolving. Like 2 3 years ago, React JS. Like a while back, people used to use create React app, but now more and more people are switching to create next app. So definitely familiarize yourself with a lot of new technologies that are emerging. Adopt test driven development. So what does this mean? So developing the habit of test driven development can greatly improve your code quality. So learn how to write unit tests using Python's testing framework such as PyTest or unit test. By writing tests before you write code, so you can ensure your app or website works the way it's supposed to, and it's also maintainable. So network, you should definitely be socializing with other developers, creating friends. So networking is crucial for growth. Join developer communities, attend meetups, conferences, have discussions, participate in competitions, collaborate with other people, contribute to open source. This can all help you to grow your knowledge and essentially grow in your development journey. So you should also keep learning. Again, as I said, technology keeps evolving, and you need to keep learning to like stay updated with what's happening in the world. So keep yourself updated. So, and there it is, 10 tips that will help you become a better or become a full stack developer.